Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 1st through the 7th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Swords. That's kind of how the reading looks like, a little bit discombobulated, I would say. There's energies all over the place here. It does settle down towards the end, but it does look a little bit like up in the air, and this is one of those energies that could potentially go very, very messy, very fast, if not dealt with, but we'll see. In the recent past, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands. This is you wanting to do something but not doing it, and feeling very, very how do I put this? Well, it's becoming very difficult to keep on, you know, refraining yourself there. There's this energy of, man, I really wish I could pick this deck up, but I'm not gonna do it. So it's like, this is a small example. I don't even know what you were dealing with there, but it's something that you really, really, really want to do, and you're stopping yourself. Doesn't feel good at some point. In the current situation, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. And at this point, you kind of feel defeated, where you're giving me a sense of, I don't know what to do anymore, you know? You're losing hope here that you can even do anything about anything anymore. In the immediate future, the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, the Justice card. Energies are changing drastically here for the better. So you do find something to do to at least balance yourself out. You know, to at least come for yourself in a place of, oh, okay, I'm good. You know? Okay, let's clarify. Let me do the Two of Swords. Oh, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Tower. That's the energy over there. Okay. So kind of giving me a sense of, if I were to do this, oh my God. You know, the end of the world would be here based on this little thing that I need to do. So definitely coming up with the worst case scenarios for whatever it is you really desire to do here. And that's why you're in this position of, I don't know what to do. Because you're thinking of worst case scenarios here. You're not thinking, you're convinced that those worst case scenarios are going to happen. You know for a fact. See, they do. And then, you know, what then? You'll take it from there. But restricting yourself to this extent is just going to bring more damage to you personally. And this is exactly what's happening here, you know? For the Ace of Wands, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords in the recent past. Whatever it is you're planning to do here brings quite the good energy to the table. So I see you thinking about it, starting to think about it, and it's like, if I were to do this, oh my God, it would be so good. And then comes the overthinking, like immediately. It doesn't even allow for you to think of not only worst case scenarios. Let me do the Nine of Wands. The Seven of Cups, the King of Wands, the Hermit. Are you afraid that if you do something here, someone's not gonna like you, someone's not gonna approve? I have a feeling this is based on someone else's reaction to whatever you're planning to do here. Well, if I do this, then, you know, they're no longer gonna like me or want to work with me or whatever the case. So then what you're doing, go back to that and figure out if it's something that you feel you want to do because you want to do it, not to get some sort of response from someplace else. Because if that's the case, then yeah, you're getting yourself stuck big time here. Then you're not going to do anything. Because what if they don't approve anything you're doing? What are you going to do? Oh, I'm not going to live. Oh, great. That's the solution. No. What is this? How meaningful is it for you to do this? That's where you start. You know? Who cares? They approve, they don't approve, they like, they don't like. Whoever this is, if this is meaningful for you, then you'll know. You know? If they don't like it, then piss off. What? I know, it's easier said than done, but it's like, no. You know? If this is something you truly want to do, and it comes from your desire to doing something that potentially has to do with you, I'm assuming here, and somebody doesn't like it, it's their fucking problem, not yours. Why turn it into yours? Big one at that. Let's do the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're scared you're gonna lose whoever this is, you know? And just the thought of it is very, very difficult, let alone going through it, because you're already anticipating that that's what's going to happen. You know, I make one little wrong move here. God forbid I do something that feels good for me, because they're not going to like it. Nope. Doesn't work that way. Shouldn't work that way. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. For the Ace of Pentacles, you get the 4 of Pentacles, the World card, the Queen of Pentacles. That's the attitude. Putting yourself first there. It's coming in. It's coming in. This understanding that if I'm doing something, it's for me. It's not for everybody else to give me that validation or to like it or not. It's for me. It's coming in, this energy. It might be coming in a little... I'm not going to say it's too late, because it's never too late to step into this realization. It's coming in a little when you've gotten yourself so stuck in these energies that I don't think it touches you to that extent of just go ahead and do it, you know? I don't think you're there. I think you've potentially already lost hope over whatever this is completely. And even though this energy is kicking in, it's not strong enough to just push you to do whatever it is that feels right for you, you know? Putting yourself first. Let's do the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Cups. It's showing up as one of those scenarios of, well... Oh man, people are so complicated, because it's, okay, if there's love in a situation, a lot of the times we think to ourselves, well, if there's love, then we can overcome everything. No, because love doesn't come with a sense of acceptance, full acceptance over the other person. It's just love, you know, your heart beats in a certain way and it's like, oh my God, there's love here. But that doesn't mean that things are going to work out. You know, we like to tell ourselves that if love's here, then that's all we need. There's so many other things that we need to continuously work on, you know? Like, look in this instance. Suppressing yourself because what if I don't get the validation? Or what if I chase them away? Or what if? Just for me to be me. You know? Then there's a lack of acceptance there. So what if there's love? It's not enough, you know? So I don't know, this energy kind of comes through as well. As long as there's love there, it should be enough. But you don't even believe that because you feel the defeat in that as you say that, because there's other stuff that need to contribute to that love for things to work out. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the situation is about. It almost feels like up at least this point in time, you're looking for some sort of validation or approval. Otherwise, you're just not going to be you, you know, you're just not going to do something that you truly feel is yours to do. Let me do the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Moon. That's your energy. You're kind of swimming around in these energies of putting yourself first. You're definitely, that energy has definitely hit you at some point of putting yourself first. You just keep on pushing it back by hanging on to these energies of whatever this is, you know. So the energy is definitely present. You could definitely work with it and figure things out from that perspective of putting yourself first. But this energy has grown so much, which means that you probably did this for so long, this whole sense of not allowing you to be you in order to please others or a particular other, I don't know, the situation here. That even though this energy is here, it's quite small, and you would have to catch it and really put your full energy into it for it to grow bigger than what's already been built here, you know. I kind of get the sense that this is all a piled up kind of an energy from multiple situations, but right now you could be dealing with one in particular that, I don't know if it's worse than others in the past, but your energy has definitely grown in that aspect of potentially people pleasing, you know, so that I don't bother them. I don't, you know, I put myself down so that they're okay with that. Which, no. We're changing things up. You're split in half right now, where this energy of putting yourself first is definitely growing. But the other energy of not doing that has been there for a minute. And it's already grown. It's already big. Let me do the Star in the immediate future. The Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Change is definitely starting to come in through this energy. Where you're giving me a sense of equal give and take. Of, look, I kind of get that things work in a different way now. I function a little bit different. So that means that this energy of self-love definitely kicked in a little bit for you. You're still having a little bit of a hard time functioning under these new beliefs or values or whatever you built up here for yourself. But things are changing within yourself there, especially when it comes to this kind of a situation here of, I'm going to do something. I feel like I want to do something, but, oh, I shouldn't. My mom's going to get upset, or my spouse, or my this, or my that. So I'm not going to do that, God forbid. You know? No. You're shifting from that crap. Let me do the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords. You have a commitment here also attached to you. You are definitely showing up stronger and more independent and more, I'm going to do this because I feel like it's right for me. So building up a sense of independence there. You do have this connection attached to you, which is making this shift a little but it's not impossible. If anything, this connection could actually be very helpful, you know, depending on who you're dealing with here, of course. But you know, we usually start with the closest people before we put this energy out there in the world of, you know, I'll just be me. And the energies that are drawn to that naturally and want to stay there because we're just us, they're gonna, you know? So it's gonna be this, usually when I see this kind of a shift, it's a life-changing kind of a shift. A lot of things are gonna fall off. A lot of other energies, new energies are gonna be drawn in, you know. It's almost like you're stepping into your sense of authenticity, like who you truly are. And slowly but surely you're getting in that position of being just that, you know. For the Justice card, you get the Star, the Five of Wands, the Strength card. Yeah, there's going to be some... The Five of Wands represents what I just said. Some things are going to fall off, some things are going to come in, new things. It's not going to be pleasant sometimes, but this is way more unpleasant, you know, to be something that you're not in order to please others, or to not do stuff that you feel inclined to do, because it's going to bother who knows who. So it's going to be a little challenging along the way, but as an overall energy, it looks way better than doing this, you know? So you're stepping free from this self-entrapment, because that's what it is, you know? So pretty cool reading. Let me do the universe. The Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Well, you win some, you lose some here. That's kind of what the universe says. And it's again, I kind of feel like as you move forward and as you grow in this energy of just releasing yourself from that entrapment that you created by not putting yourself first and by just letting others, whatever, because it's better than me showing who I am. As you move forward and as you grow into the sense of independence that you're creating, there's going to be some losses, there's going to be some gains, you know, kind of goes with the territory. So pretty cool. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.